Hello everybody, let us go ahead with MCQs. Activation energy of a chemical reaction can be determined by. How can you determine the activation energy of a chemical reaction? So we know that the formula log K2 by K1 is equals to EA divided by 2.303 R is equal to 1 by T1 minus 1 by T2. This is the formula connected with activation energy, and look at the options and find out your answer. So the activation energy of a chemical reaction can definitely be determined by what? By determining the rate constants at the two temperatures. Rate constants at the two temperatures. Yes, can you see from this relation? Yes, so the answer is B. Next one. Which of the following statements is not correct about the order of a reaction? Mind it, it is not correct. So, order of a reaction, it can be fractional, so this is correct. Order of a reaction is an experiment in determined quantity. This is also correct. Let's go to the next one. The order of a reaction is always equal to the sum of the stoichiometric coefficients in a balanced. Oh my God, this is so wrongly put. So, and this is not correct, of course. So, yes, we got the correct answer. Fished out the correct answer. Now, which of the following expressions is correct for the rate of the reaction given below? So, if you see, most of the options here relates with the relation between Br and H. So, we know that delta concentration of Br minus, it's to be deduced for 1 mole, so it has to be divided by 1/5. Yes, and the minus sign will definitely come into picture. So let us see the next one, and delta concentration of H plus is 6 times, so it has to be divided by 6 to reduce the stoichiometric coefficient to 1. So let us look if something is there. Oh my God, everything is, only we can cancel out A. There is no 5. There is a 5 but no 6 in it. Now 6, 5 and 5 by 6. So if you do the maths and you try to find out, of course the delta T went missing. So if you see the maths and you try to find out, then if I cross multiply the 5, so it is 5/6 of delta T. Do I have an option? Yes, it's option C. So I hope this was clear. The rate law for the reaction A plus 2B to give C is found to be rate is equals to K concentration of A and concentration of B. So the rate law for this is given to you. The concentration of B is double, keeping the concentration of A constant, the value of the rate constant. Rate. I'm trying to fool you by giving such things. The reactant of B is double, the concentration of A is. I'm trying to, take your, concentration out from this entire thing. Look at it. The value of rate constant will remain constant, na? So that's the answer. Okay. So when you are given such long, things in a question, remember to keep your track, keep your head cool, and think about, focus on what is asked. So value of rate constant. Okay. Going to the next one. A first order reaction is 50% complete in 1.26 into 10 to the power 14 seconds. How much time would it take for 100% completion? I have to wait till I get old and look for the 100% completion of this reaction. So obviously it is infinite time. So the fifth one is a vague question. 100% complete, I have to wait till I get old. So infinite time is the answer. Okay, going to the next one. Which of the following statements is not correct for the catalyst? Not correct. All right. So not correct means you have to look, it catalyzes, so that's the job of the catalyst, to catalyze the rate of the forward and the backward reaction. and it alters Gibbs energy for the reaction. No, catalyst does not alter Gibbs energy of the reaction, and they have given it alters. So that statement is not correct. No? So the option B is correct. I didn't have to go to C and D because I already got my correct answer. So going on to the next one, consider you have a reaction. Oh, one very important thing to tell you is every chapter the graphs need to be taken into a lot of, it has to be studied, it has to be looked at with depth, because graphs related question will be there not only in the MCQs, but it will be there in the main text as well. So do not forget to have a glance at the graphs and try to understand. Okay, so the concentration of both the reactants and the products varies exponentially with time. Which of the following figure correctly describes the change in concentration of reactants and products with time? So reactant concentration will definitely decrease with time and the product will increase with time. So decrease with time is shown by this graph of the reactants, and the increase in the product concentration is shown by this. So the answer is B. Let's go to the next one. So for the reaction, you have CHCl3. This is chloroform. All right, CHCl3. So reacting with chlorine to give you, so let me write the reaction. CHCl3 plus Cl2 giving you CCl4 plus HCl. You must have read this reaction 1,000 times in your textbook. It is just, छाप के वो reaction मैंने दे दी. लेकिन question देखो इस पे क्या है? Rate is equals to K. If you have seen it, the rate, you have seen Cl to the power half is there. Yeah, and it is definitely there. Same way छाप के NCERT textbook में. So the question I've given is regarding the reaction, which is given as an assertion, and the reason. The rate of a reaction is always equal to the sum of the stoichiometric coefficients of the reacting species in a balanced chemical reaction. Similar type of question I have given in the MCQ, so that you can correlate what this thing has to be. So rate of a reaction is always equal to the sum of the stoichiometric coefficient. This is again an incorrect assertion which I have already given it in my MCQ. So this is incorrect. So the option is C. Yes. So I have repeated it so that you can remember the statement again and again and remind yourself about it. Good. Go to the next one. We are doing very good. The decomposition of gaseous ammonia on hot platinum surface. It is a zero order reaction at high pressure. This is also a direct NCERT related question. It is a zero order reaction. And for a zero order reaction, the rate of a reaction is independent of the initial concentration. So when the rate is equal to K, the constant, R to the power 0. So R to the power 0 means the rate of the reaction is independent of the initial concentration. Correct. This A is correct, B is also correct. And the decomposition of gaseous ammonia on hot platinum surface, it is a zero order reaction, is the reason trying to justify why is the decomposition a zero order reaction. No, the justification is not, exactly given in the reason. So what is the option that you need to go with is B. Yes, if both reason and assertion are true, but reason is not connected with the assertion, that is when we go with the option B. Hence the answer. All molecular collisions lead to the formation of products. Come on, how can all molecular collisions lead to the formation of products? It doesn't. Do I have to go to the next one? Yeah, because in my option D, assertion is false. So obviously the reason will be false because I have not given you any option E where the reverse is true. That means if assertion is false and reason is true, I have not given you. So obviously it should go with D. But anyway, let's read it. All molecular collisions lead to the formation of products. It's wrong. And reactant molecules undergo chemical change irrespective of their collisions. So I'm going with option D. That is the correct answer. Yeah, assertion is false. So yes, with this, I come to the end of this session also. I hope you enjoyed, remain connected with me, and do not forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.